stupid. I don't think before I speak. But I'm so proud of myself. And I've sold 100 cups in like 3 days. I'm so proud of that. And if people want to not like me because of that, then I'm okay with it. So I'm okay with it.
Listen, I'm not sticking up for anybody. I'm not taking sides.
I'm not here for any drama at the end of the day. I do my cups. I don't bother with anybody. I was going live with John Shields for a long time, and I've stopped doing that. And I sit here and I make my cups, and that's it. But will I be?
I'll say this to everyone as well. I'll say this to everyone. Do you know everyone who's saying, "I'll do this and do that"? Do you know if you people stopped following round and trying to get people to do this and trying to, get people to do that, you'd be less affected. Trust me on that. As she said her stuff in the past or whatever. If you don't like it, call it. If I don't like something on the telly, I'll just turn it over. And it's the same with anyone else. And as I say, I'm not taking any sides. I'm not sitting there saying I condone anything. I don't condone anything. None of my business. I don't watch it. I can't make my own judgment. I make my own judgment by my own judgment. I can watch somebody else.
I've taken shit for it for 3 years, and I can't take back what I said. I didn't say anything out of being racist or anything. Half the people in my life are of colour. I love anybody. I don't even look at people's skin when I meet them. I love everybody just as much as I deserve respect back. People don't like me because I swing the other way. But I just don't judge anybody. I just love everybody the same. I'm not about that. I'm not about judging people. But it's people just make out on here that you're something you're not.
Let me tell you something, sad. Kelly. You've got your opinion there, Kelly, right? You don't follow me, so you're not in here for me. You're in here to follow her around, which then I find even weirder that you're following somebody else around. I'll say, if I don't like somebody, don't follow them. Don't watch their account, and they won't bug you. Do you know the less you watch of somebody who bugs you, the less you're affected. The more you get on with your own life and do your own thing. Watch someone who you like. Watch someone who makes you smile. Why are you following the girl around? And if you don't like her and you think she's whatever. And the same via me. If you don't like me, why are you following me around on the other side and fucking commenting? Get a life and watch someone who you do like.
I felt really bad because I went. I don't like her very much, but obviously I watch you and I know of Liz as well. And I went live with Lizzie a few weeks ago, and you handled it better than her, but I think she freaked out a little bit and she was like, "Okay, I'll see you later, Rach, bye." And I think she just freaked out because so many people went in. But like you're the only person I watch on you, really, and. It's just sad. It's so sad. I don't need somebody else
to tell me how to think, mate. I've got my own fucking brain, and that's what a lot of people on here don't have. I've got my own brain.
Yeah.
I'll make my own judgment on somebody. If you're a cunt to me, I'll be a cunt back to you 10 times. That's it. It is what it is, and that's it. If you're not a cunt to me, I'll be saying with you, and that's it. If I see something I don't like, I'll probably pull you up on it. But you haven't done it to me, or you haven't.
I started watching you like 3 years ago because I wallpaper and everything, and I love to decorate my house. And I started watching you, and I've watched you for like 3 or 4 years, but I never comment because I can't have people. You'll probably start getting tagged in videos now. Oh, this is Rachel, but they're all from 3 or 4 years ago. There's nothing recently out there of me doing anything wrong. I have changed and I've become such a beautiful human, and no one's gonna make me feel like I'm not. I have a beautiful home. I have 2 beautiful cats. I have my hamster. I am an independent woman, and I'm proud of who I am. Trust me, I'm very proud of who I am. So
here, you've got a dog as in your name. Instead of you being concerned about somebody else's pets, if you just turn TikTok off and concerned about your own pets, that's all that matters. See me, at the end of the day, I don't care about anybody else's life, but I'm behind closed doors and stuff like that. I care about my daughter, and that's it. And then other than that sounds bad.
You know what? You have the most beautiful daughter, and you've raised her so fucking. It makes me so proud, like, to know that there's good people out there. Like, honestly, like, I was not brought up in a good household, but to see people like you doing that, it means a lot to someone like me. And the RSPCA have been out to my house 5 times this year, and we're only in, June? And do you know what? They come here now for a field day. They love playing with the cats. There's no concerns. My cats are all up to date. There's no worms or anything. They're fully treated. They've been to the vets. They've been treated by the vets. There's no concern anywhere. People just like to make things up. So, I don't know what... My hamster's got a better house than I do. Are you ready? That's for a little tiny bloody hamster, that.
Yeah, that's how mine used to be stuffed in a cage. That used to fucking run on a wet squeaky wheel, and I bunged it in the hallway when I was like 15.
Honestly, I've come such a far way, and even with this business, I started this a week ago. I had trading standards out because people reported that my cups are from Temu and Shein, so they had to come here Monday for like 2 hours and literally go through all my files, all my receipts. And do you know how degrading that feels for someone to come into your home knowing that I've done everything right, knowing that I made sure I did everything right, and have to question me, have a look at all my paperwork, where's all my cups come from, where everything's come from, just because one person phoned. It's degrading. It's so degrading. I felt like
You've got to understand, right, from this point of view. Somebody who doesn't like you, sees that you've just sold 100 cups or whatever, sees that you're trying to do a business or whatever. They haven't got fucking the brain cells to do something like this. All the power to do their own platform. So what they're doing is they want to bring you down to their level or whatever. As I said, you just carry on doing what you're doing anyway. You seem to be doing all right. Just keep ignoring them and keep doing what you're doing. As I say, I'm not one of the people who's going to come in and just judge you straight from the off.
Yeah, but I understand if people do as well. The thing is, this video is still going around of me and Speedo from 3 or 4 years ago, and I was stupid and I said something that I shouldn't have said, and it slipped out and I didn't think about it. I thought I wasn't saying anything wrong, and I obviously clearly did, and I clearly hurt a few people, but trust me, I've suffered from it for 3 years. I tried to overdose myself, and it wasn't good, but I look back now and I'm thankful that I went through that, because it's made me the person I am today. So trust me, I got trolled for it. I still get trolled for it. I went through a bit of a shit time.
What people don't understand is this is live. Do you ever see live television? Do you know why you don't see live television, chat? Because people make mistakes and people say stuff, and that's it. We're only human. And I bet you any money, the people who are the worst ones who are trying to call you out for it are the people who probably say the worst behind TikTok, just because it's on TikTok and you've said something out on a mistake. Or any of us, loads of people have done it. We've all said mistakes. We've all fucking done things we're not proud of, but just because ours is on TikTok and you can fucking judge us by it every day or judge her by it or whatever, fucking no one's perfect. Look at yourself in the mirror before you start judging other people.
It makes me sad because I love watching. Do you know what's the funny thing is? I don't get any shit from any of the men on here. Like, I go, it's just the kind of women I think kind of get a bit like, oh, but like, I love you, and I watch Dave Duran and whatever because I just think he's funny. I love funny people, but it's people like, it was only the other week Corey was laughing at me crying on live and saying I'm faking and everything and blah 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 blah. And it's like, that's why I don't go live with anybody, because I don't need that. I don't need people to want to know me now because I'm doing well. I don't want people to just, all the big creators to now say, oh, let's go on live. And that's why I don't go live with them. Every time people start spamming, saying, oh, Corey wants you, Corey wants you. It was only last week he was laughing at me crying on a video. So I'm just like, I avoid everybody. I avoid everyone. Yeah.
You've got to, to be honest, I said that people like get her in quick or whatever. I actually only just searched it then, and I said, is that her? Because I had to search your name. I didn't know. I'd say I've not watched it for 2 years, or I've seen a bit when you were with John Shields, and I'll be honest, I thought a bit of a fucking annoying cunt. But as I say, like from what I've seen now, and you showed me, as I say, I make my own judgment and see.
Honestly, you are literally my watch in the morning, my watch in the night. I'm just like trying to get little painting tips and stuff to help me paint my stuff, and it means a lot for you to come on, and you can think what you want about me. I really won't lose sleep over it, but just know that I do watch you and I do appreciate what you do, and I just think you're a really good dad, and that's all you can ask for in the world. So yeah, I love that.
I appreciate it. We'll stop clout chasing. I'm going. See you later.
No, thank you. You've made me some. I'm going to get like 500 orders this week.
Nah, I'm only joking anyway. Have a good night though anyway, yeah?
Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's alright, no worries. In a bit,
Bye, Elsa.
Change it. Ain't going to change anything. You're not going to get her off the app. She's still going to keep doing her thing. If anything, you will be less annoyed because you're not watching her. Go and watch someone who you will enjoy. And you'll enjoy yourself, and you'll be less pissed off, because I know it pisses me off. I used to sit there watching someone I didn't like, and I think, oh, I'm sitting there raging behind the screen, raging, thinking, you fucking little, And then do you know when I stopped doing it? I stopped caring. I stopped worrying about what other people are doing and stuff like that. Mate, I was so much more healthier up here because I wasn't arsed. Start focusing on yourself, trust me, because having your opinion and fucking following someone around is only going to fuck with your own head, not hers. We all say stuff. I've said stuff. We all say stuff we're not fucking proud of. She's sat and she's apologised. That doesn't make it okay. Yeah, but she's apologised to you. If you choose not to accept that, walk away. If you choose to accept it, watch her. Do you know what I mean? You've got two choices, really. She's apologised. What can you say? You know, thank you, cats. Like anybody, if they apologise and it's sincere and you see them changing as a person or whatever, then give her that benefit of the doubt. She does it again, don't watch her, or don't fucking do the thing. Do you know what I mean? That's my advice. Don't take my advice if you don't like me, or don't take my advice if you think I'm bullshitting or whatever. But that's, you know, do what you fucking do what you want. You're your own person, innit? But she seems like she took accountability from me, from what I saw. I said to herself then, I used to watch some of the stuff and I'd think, oh God, she'd sit there crying and go, oh, and look like she was looking for gifts or whatever. She seemed like she was staying in her own lane there to me, from what I saw. I say I make my own judgment. If she then changes my judgment, I'll make my own judgment on that again. I'm not going to sit there and take somebody else's judgment on, do you know what I mean? Oh, she's crying. I haven't said. What? She's crying. Eh? Oh, happy. Okay. Fucking hell! I thought you meant upset her then. Felt a bit shit. I'm loving it.